Bitcoin Daily Analysis, July 31st, 2026. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today is July 31st, 2026, and in this video we're going to take a look at Bitcoin from both a technical and market sentiment perspective. As always, remember that this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Let's dive into the chart. Bitcoin continues to trade within a well-defined range after its recent bullish expansion. Instead of seeing aggressive selling pressure, the market has entered a consolidation phase, which is generally considered a healthy sign after a strong move higher. The first thing I'm watching is market structure. On the higher time frames, Bitcoin is still printing higher highs and higher lows. That means the overall trend remains bullish unless we see a significant breakdown below the most recent swing low. As long as buyers continue defending key support levels, the larger trend remains intact. Now let's move to the daily chart. Price is currently approaching an important resistance zone where previous sellers became active. This area could trigger some short-term volatility. If Bitcoin manages to close above this resistance with strong volume, it would increase the probability of another bullish leg toward new local highs. However, if buyers fail to break through this level, we could see a temporary pullback toward the nearest support area before another attempt higher. Looking at momentum indicators, RSI remains in relatively healthy territory. It is not showing extreme overbought conditions, which suggests that there is still room for additional upside if buying pressure continues. The MACD also continues to favor the bulls, although momentum appears to be slowing slightly. This doesn't necessarily indicate a reversal, but it does suggest that traders should be prepared for short-term consolidation before the next significant move. Volume is another key factor. Recently, trading volume has been relatively moderate. Ideally, we want to see increasing volume during bullish breakouts. A breakout without strong volume often leads to false moves, so volume confirmation will be extremely important over the next few trading sessions. Let's also discuss market sentiment. Investor confidence remains relatively strong. Institutional interest in Bitcoin continues to provide long-term support for the market, while retail participation has gradually increased during recent rallies. At the same time, macroeconomic factors remain important. Inflation data, central bank decisions, and overall risk sentiment across financial markets could all influence Bitcoin's short-term direction. Crypto rarely moves in complete isolation, so keeping an eye on global economic events remains essential. Now let's discuss the bullish scenario. If Bitcoin successfully breaks above the current resistance and buyers maintain momentum, we could see another wave of buying driven by breakout traders and momentum investors. That could push the market toward the next major resistance zone and potentially establish new highs. On the other hand, here's the bearish scenario. If sellers reject the current resistance and price loses nearby support, Bitcoin could experience a deeper correction. Such a correction would not necessarily invalidate the long-term bullish trend unless major support levels are broken. In fact, healthy pullbacks often provide better entry opportunities during strong uptrends. For swing traders, patience is important. Chasing price after large green candles usually carries unnecessary risk. Waiting for either a confirmed breakout or a controlled pullback often provides a better risk to reward opportunity. For long-term investors, the broader trend continues to look constructive, although risk management should always remain a priority regardless of market conditions. To summarize today's analysis, the overall trend remains bullish. Bitcoin is consolidating after its recent move higher. Resistance is the key level to watch. Volume confirmation will be critical for the next breakout. And finally, always remember to manage your risk and avoid emotional trading. Thank you very much for watching today's Bitcoin analysis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our daily crypto market updates. I'll see you in the next video.